Did a bunch of work on the house or on the bus over the weekend, and I stayed up entirely too late last night instead of going to bed like I should have at a reasonable time. So I'm tired. All right, what's going on? Let's figure things out. We're on our caster druid life. Our final, no, not our final human life. Our first human life. Wow, our final human life. Our final racial life to knock out. And yeah, we're making some progress. Let's roll well. Hey, better than we've been rolling lately. I'm sorry. Hopefully we'll get this stuff knocked in the butt. And we'll get awake. I've been watching this couple's YouTube channel adventures of building their house, Trent and Allie. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them or not, but man, usually they're pretty exciting and help get me like woken up in the mornings when I watch one of their videos, but today I still just feel tired. Alright, what do we have? 16 minutes left. And we're looking at 12 or 15s, right? If I remember correctly, we finished up Sharn Part 1, so we got a few Sharn the walk-ups to do. We have a little bit of wiggle room for other things, so let's head to the Drunken Tavern here. Let's all go to the Drunken Tavern. Da 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 da. So we're not going to actually do part 2 of the Sharn chain yet. We'll probably work on that next level, which might be later today. I mean, probably later today. But no, we're actually going to hit these walk-ups. Can't decide if I need my fan running or not. I'm definitely having a case of the Monday noses, though. Let's see, anything else happen this weekend? Not especially. Like I said, it's pretty good weekend. Getting a little, like I said, lots of work done on the bus, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much our weekend, actually. Pretty nice, easy, lazy couple of days. In the sense that nothing happened that I had to worry about or deal with. If your guys' weekend was great as well, feel free to leave a little bit of comments in the comments box and let me know what's going on, what's happening. Alright, summon the dog. Summon hireling number 1. So if you guys are just joining us and you haven't really like checked things out here, I am doing what I like to call the pet build. Right? So we're on a druid. We have our druid past life feat. All that good stuff. And basically what we're doing now is we're summoning everything we can kind of get away with. Giving out whatever helpful buffs we can realistically kind of give. And just kind of trugging along here. Alright, we are in water elemental form. The dog. The dog is getting all these crazy buffs. Alright, and then I want to make sure I also hit myself with the Death Ward. And I also want to get the dog one of these halfling. I gotta talk to this dork. Alright, so basically we have given everybody everything I could possibly think of, buff-wise here, basically. Now we have a couple of different choices. We could go into dog mode, start zapping things. We could stay as a water elemental and just cast. Yeah, or we also recently acquired our fire elemental form. We're not really set up to go into fire elemental form in any meaningful way, but you know, could be cool. So basically, it's just a matter of which unmeted spell do we want to spam at the monsters here. Is really what the question is. Would I rather have the cold breath? Or would I rather have ice flowers? So I think for now we're going to stick with ice flowers and just stay in water elemental form, but I can see us changing that at pretty much any time. Pretty much. Wow, not a lot of walk on space. Mudchook, good morning. How was the weekend? It was good. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of bus projects got kind of knocked out. A couple of projects that I didn't have on the short list, stuff like that. So it's good. How was your weekend? Hopefully, also good. He says. I definitely stayed up too late most of the nights. That's kind of the big thing about the weekend. Like Friday night, after Friday Magic, went out, got something to eat with the boys. Bullshitted for a while afterwards. Too long, really, and then got up, kind of slept a little late Saturday morning. Actually, I want to stop and do this here before I run past. Stayed up slept a little later than I should have, like noon. Got up, worked on the bus for a little bit. It just like incentivized me to mess my sleep schedule up. So then Saturday night I ended up staying up even later and just kind of like having that go. It was good. Introducing your D&D DM to DDO, that was fun. Yeah, I mean, that's always good. Whenever you can grow the DDO community and have somebody else that you already know, like, and trust. Oh, that's too slow in getting her a heal. It is certainly good to bring those people into the other fold. You smoked the lamb shoulder. That sounds good too. Yeah. I should say, like I said, I just small projects all weekend long. Some not so small projects. I posted the just the weekend's Instagram basically, and it was we installed the bathtub in the tiny house over the weekend. That wasn't on the list of things to do. So we kind of jumped ahead a little bit on what I had planned to do. But I like knocked out everything I planned to knock out over the weekend, like very quickly. So then, like, what the heck? Why not? So I gotta like do a bunch of awkward cutting and sanding and grinding, and thankfully Remington didn't work and was able to come help get some of the tubings put in place. And yeah, it was a lot of work. But like I said, I think that we made some pretty interesting progress over the weekend. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah, bus progress definitely is a good thing. I'll agree. Then the wife has next week off, I think, and she really wants to go back and hang out at the lake for a couple of days. We're just hoping that it'll be after the countertops get installed. I think we'll either be fine or we'll be completely hosed. I'm honestly not sure which is going to happen here. Like Mufasa, except slightly different. Alright, the gnome is down. Now we just gotta clean up this portal nonsense. Alright. There we go. Looks like our lightning bolt spells actually will hit this. I was kind of afraid it wouldn't. But no, that's pretty good. A blessed bulwark, huh? With a mythic 4. Well, I guess whatever's going on is getting upgraded to mythic 4 on this one. Just throw it over here in the big pile and lock it down. Locking it down. Otherwise, it seems like things are pretty calm, really. You know, there's a little bit of action across the country, but nothing like, I don't want to say insane, because what's been going on all year long, but nothing like more outside of the insanity that it already has been this year. So that's good. I just haven't heard anything more insane than what's already been happening all year. Well, just thinking, I did run past this. Can I get up there with ease? Yeah, it looks like we can get up here right here. Pick up that. I mean, come on. That was definitely worthy experience points for the time investment, right? Come on, 647. What'd that take us? Like 15 seconds at most? We could have recalled and came back through. It probably would have been a little bit quicker, but we wouldn't have got that sweet experience. And I know that we're getting close on our helper timing out, so I wanted to make sure that we didn't have to worry about our helper getting... oh, and we found a red named. I knew that there are red names out here, but I don't know where any of them are. So if I happen to like luck sack into one, then winner for me. Winner for me. Always kind of get confused through here. Yeah, this is where we're going. Here we go. Perfect. Alright, are we allowed to do stuff yet? Alright, I found just a little, taking a minute to cast one or two buffs on your like big pile of hirelings has quite a bit of value. I mean, it's the same thing as if you buff yourself, right? There's value in it. Which we need to classify the... Alright. Look how much jump chase this right here. I don't know if I've ever seen him come this far back. I mean, I can't think of a reason they couldn't come this far back, though. I guess it's... I'm not complaining that they can't. I'm merely stating that I'm surprised. Oh, Hero Soul, huh? Wow, we critted that guy for 1,000 and he didn't even change. Alright. Keep hearing noises. That kind of makes me think that somebody was joining the stream, but nobody has. It's just making annoying noises. Sounds boot, right? You were just letting the pets do the pet things. We're probably still doing the hard carry when it comes to like damage. I mean, they're certainly knocking out DPSs, but as long as the monsters are busy attacking them and they're helping to take care of each other, then they're not attacking me. Dog, get in there and get to work, bud. See what I mean? Like, their damage is like, what, 40? It's not what I would exactly call relevant DPS, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. If I had a better idea of what to get the dog, I might feel more compelled to do something. But I just put the shard and dog stuff on it. It's like slotted and geared up, and it doesn't seem to make that big of a difference. Alright, got him tripped. They did. Alright. I want to double check that I have a death ward running by just recasting one. I'm going to boost as much as possible here. Wow, we might actually have the shrine. Yeah, I think we will. I just need that mana back. Yeah, she could shrine too, actually. 250 mana can go quite a long way with a bunch of SLAs and stuff, but I think I still just want to go ahead and buff it up. I could take the time to have my NPC this isn't going to matter, but whatevs. Anyway, so I could take the time to have my NPC heal us up and whatnot, but or DV us up. I just don't think it's worth. Alright, so we spent about 250 mana. That could have gone terribly. I've seen that go bad before. Maybe I erred on the side of caution. Sometimes that seems okay. I should really pull up the list of all the level 15 quests out here. I always feel like I miss one. Just because I do, like, literally every time. Shiny thing in here. Wow, we red alerted already. Okay. Whatevs. I was just gonna run past DDO, but apparently not a lot of mount. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of lag action going on here. I'm gonna take 97% of the blame myself. Although you get moments like that, you can't really blame moments like that on me. Check the encoding and everything. Yeah, everything looks good. When did we go up? Oh, don't think we made it. Come on. There we go. Alright, so this is the Mind Flayer Mushroom Quest. Start summoning our companions.
You enter a small fighting room. It seems to be closed. The ring is quiet, and the stands are empty. A small knot of people stands near a pile of crumpled corpses.
Alright. So taking the time to buff your hirelings certainly helps them go a little extra bit here. Attack mode, attack mode. Take electric damage? You do, okay, sweet. Just checking. The monsters often have such weird immunities, I can never... Oh, excuse me. I can never keep track of all the immunities. I always just have to check. Just a little check, you know? We're also going to have to blow our honker here. Excuse me. There we go. That feels better. Let's see. Oh, I guess the other thing we did, by the way, in case you guys missed it, and you're interested, DDO cast episode, I don't even know, 116, 117, 114, 614, whatever it is. The newest DDO cast episode has yours truly as the guest. Talking about the hardcore parkour. bad man in there. That's what's going on. Okay. Get you back up on your feet. So I usually don't worry that much about healing everything, but when one of the hirelings dies, like really quickly, I tend to take a look and see if I can, if I need to boost heal some stuff. Just trying to figure out where we need to be putting our crowd control goodies. Carnage Reaper decides to kill a frog, proving once again that Carnage Reapers just hate everything. Is that my last level 15? No. Oh, yeah, no. I got a few more to go still. Not a lot, but a couple. I think maybe one more. I don't know. I always have to look. And then I always end up missing one. Well. Demon Souls doing Demon Souls things. Per usual. Now, why are these guys not fighting this infected guy? I don't understand. Oh, man. It's the second death young Aaron has taken today. I don't know what that says more about, that I can't keep Aaron alive, or Aaron is just getting wrecked today. Nonsense and not something important. Okay. Alright, I think we'll just try to like I was going to say, we should just play the Help It Out card, but I think we'll probably... I don't think we got a choice. I think we still have to clean out the trash. I think our hirelings will be much too slow. Without our assistance. But I'm not drinking a potion or doing anything crazy. Famous last words. Beer Reaper. That's what I need. I need a couple of DVs here, girl. Just a couple. Couple more. I do not know why she's in so much trouble here. Throw a thing on everybody. Should be pretty close. Oh, good, lost soul. Should be very close to the shrine, actually. Yeah, these all spellcasting all the time builds are definitely blue bar hogs. Definitely blue bar hogs. And then she needs the shrine, but everybody else is fine. Mostly because I don't feel like recasting buffs on everything. Alright. I'm targeted, so there's only so many things I can... It's weird, I can actually spend more energy buffing everybody else than buffing myself. Oh, they're both souls of cruelty. Wow. Alright, well. Thanks for that, DDO. That wasn't that bad. 600-ish mana. We get to throw probably a Moon Willow into the trash. Well, of course, make sure that this one is I'm trying to think what I want to say here. Make sure that we already have a Mythic 2 version. If I remember correctly, the Lava Must Flow is level 15. I think that's the last of the 15s. But we will, of course, double check. But we're going to start by doing a Magma Lava Must Flow, or whatever it's called, because I tend to forget the quest if we don't do it now. So we'll go out of our way to make sure that we get it. Lava. Yeah, I don't know. It's like in the middle of casting something else, and I think I decided that was incorrect. Alright, while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and throw fire resistances on people. I don't know if it'll actually be enough to make a difference, but a little bit of a little bit of help Goes a long way in a lot of these quests. Man, my phone is just going ape-ass today. Missed a call from restricted, huh? Alright, well, I imagine that's a spam problem. Oh, what am I doing? Quench. So dumb. Quench. Get out of here. Get out of here with your fireness. See what I mean, though? Hard to tell if the NPCs have an opportunity to do anything. Hey, Shield Guardian, how about you stop going wherever it is you think you want to go? Alright. Let's res stupid here. Again, I'd rather take the time to rebuff, see if we can't get people to live across the walk here. This is 16? It's not 16. Oh, it is 16. I don't know then. Maybe that was my last level 15. I don't know. I always feel like I miss one. I have to pull out the wiki to look. I don't know what telemarketer shenanigans I'm getting sapped with now, probably, but something. Wow, look at that malarkey. So the part of the problem with this build is that we're so focused on one element, we get out of that element where we find ourselves in trouble pretty quickly. That should heal everybody up the rest of the way, I think. Oh, man. Oh. While we're waiting to the wiki. Cogs. Heroic. Alright, Smash and Burn, Thralls of the Fungus Lord. No, that's not 12. Let's see. Smash and Burn, Thralls, Wraith Callers, Runish Schemes. Then, yeah, maybe that is the last one. For, the cogs here. My phone done going insane. Yeah, we're still not quite ready to move on. We still got a few more level 15 quests to do before we can take that level, but we are certainly getting close. Probably go work on like the missing chain or something for a little bit to finish up level 15. Could go work on again. Oh, probably found one of the bombs. Oh, we're gonna get murdered here. We got so many stacks. Plus this miscellaneous trash. Look at a good pile of miscellaneous in that particular little air junction right there. Wow, every hireling died. I'm impressed. Is it okay popping for this one saga? I'm not going to finish the saga. Oh, you're in the voice chat. Hey, I'm just doing this quest, and I'll probably move on to other 15s.
Yeah, just for this one.
You want in this quest?
Yeah, I'm outside the door.
That's fine, I guess. So I misunderstood what you were asking. Alright.
Morning.
Morning. Oh, I forgot to re-raise the dog. I knew I was missing somebody. Alright. Get them all smushed. As usual, chick found a way to get herself murdered again. Must be another Monday. The downside of having all these pets is they like to stand on top of puzzles, which is extremely helpful. Wait, no, this goes this way.
You managed to disable the device.
Wow, somehow against all odds we were able to figure out the puzzle.
Feel warmth seeping back. A sign that things are
Alright. So double check that this is, I'm pretty sure that's correct. Yeah, you're welcome. So I'm pretty sure that's correct. That is all of the 15s out here. Except for Smash and Burn, which I usually skip because I hate that one. Ruinous Schemes, we did Wraith Caller, Sporlgus. Yeah, so that's all of them. Alright. Probably back to the marketplace, I presume, and then the harbor. Would be my assumption. Alright, and you said you're 18?
Yeah, I'll go make a lunch for Grandma, and I'll be around for when you do 16s if you want.
Sounds good. Meanwhile, get out of here.
Yep.
Nobody needs extra NPC or AFK people in the thing. It's hard enough dealing with the NPCs. Yep. Oh man. We'll rebuff the dog. I'm hungry today too. I was hungry last night. Because we were working on the bus most of the day yesterday, I ate at a weird time. Not like super weird, but it's closer to 4 than it was to 2. So on Sundays I go back to going to my usual food times, which basically means 2 to 6 is when I normally eat during the week, trying to lose some of these poundages here. And so when you kind of get back off of the transition from back onto your fasting, intermediate fasting, and not, is actually kind of weird in my opinion, especially when you end up eating like really late. So it's 6 o'clock. I know that I need to get back on my start my fast. I'm just like, man, if I don't eat now though, I'm going to be so hungry, like in an hour, 2 hours, or whatever it is. So I went ahead and I made like a couple of small burgers, basically, and ate them. And I remember feeling at the time that when I ate them that I was just like so bloated or whatever. Where's this cleric at? There it is, Aaron. And true to the word, like 2 hours later, 3 hours later, I'm super hungry. Now I'm on the verge of being super hungry again.
The Silver Flame are looking into cult activity in the area. Your help would be greatly appreciated.
Whisper Steel. Kind of like that name. This is not at all where I parked my car. This is where I parked my car. So this quest chain's a little bit older, and therefore I think a little bit easier than some of the other stuff. However, this infight can still be tricky. So we'll probably just R3. I don't think we'll go too much crazier than that. Definitely the button I meant to push. Alright, so we'll buff the dog first. The shield guardian. And then Aaron. And then I guess me. Even though I get significantly less buffs than the rest of them do. And back to the dog. Always remember to fire off your death ward. Oh. Yeah, that lag moments like that where like you end up walking off a bridge or something. Those are aggravating, but not like the end of the world. Until you're on the hardcore server and then you get murdered because of it. Nobody decided to pull this lever, even though they were asked to. Leaving everybody down in the hole because we're just going to jump in this water. We'll call it when we need them. Yeah, I forgot we're water elementals. Can't kill us. We're in our home environment. We have the home field advantage. Water elementals should be able to cast underwater. That'd be sweet. Oh, I stuck my head back up out of the ground. Or under the water. I always want the second boat. Second boat is the one that's the closest to where you actually want to be. Alright, and then find the mind flayer. Drop your stuff on top of him. Now if you have like really good stealth skills, you could stealth around through this thing. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just drop the problems. Drop the problems and keep moving. The reason why is because this quest can be really, really quick, with a little bit of effort.
The last entry in the account book reads 8,000 sturdy iron cages warranted to hold prisoners, ordered by Mr. Smythe.
Oh, excuse me. But anyway, because this quest can be so quick, you can really get away with like grabbing all of the bonuses in a very efficient manner.
Shrouding the hound in a deadly. The final entry in the diary reads, this Smythe fellow is involved in questionable activities, but I'll use the Borson name to keep the guards away, so long as he keeps sending platinum my way. In any case, no one will notice the disappearance of some common sweet. Pale Fire's shield of frozen fire subsides for the moment.
Look at that. Aren't you glad that we got those updates? Alright, and then we're just going to swim back. If I had D-Door, we probably would have D-Doored here. It would shave quite a bit of time off of the run, but because I don't have D-Door, we're just going to have to swim. We could. We are Who-Man. humans can take D-Door. But alas, I did not desire enough to burn a feat at the moment. I thought about it a bunch, actually. But anyway, even if you end up having to take the full path through like I just did, you can still get a pretty quick run. Pretty quick and efficient run. Of course, if you have 2 people, this run goes from pretty quick and efficient into insanely efficient. I've actually known people over the years to, and me too, me included, to farm this quest for the experience, because it is such, especially with 2 people, one of them have D-Door, you can get such a fast rate of return out of your experience for this quest if you kind of know what's going on. It's noon. I think we'll probably end up wrapping up a little bit early today. Not now, not soon, but probably won't make it all the way to 2. Oh, excuse me. Thought I was close enough to trigger all the shenanigans here. All right. Well, while we wait, let's fire off our potions here. Fire off a couple of ice storms. Fire off a call lightning storm. And earthquake. So basically, between the earthquake and the ice storms, the guys will basically clean up the trash, or at least hold it at bay. We can just focus on the beholder, which should be relatively quick here. Looks like the cleric decided to take some nasty shots. So 27,000 experience points, almost 1,000 Reaper experience in 7 minutes. Still a pretty good way to return. Not like the world's quickest runs, but pretty good. But you can see why people would XP run this quest, I hope. Yeah, I think we'll just keep working our way around here. Not the world's biggest fan of the next quest, but with the series of helpers, I think will be no problem. I am going to turn it back. Oh, not that low. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Oftentimes, in my opinion, this quest can go either extremely smoothly, or it can just fall apart on you completely. And honestly, it shouldn't be a big deal. This quest is not that tough, but I've had it fall apart just so completely badly that I like to kind of err on the side of caution on this. There should be enough time over here for me to give myself my own buffs. All, like, both of them. We'll also say this quest is very loud. I don't know if it's coming across that loud for you guys. It is pretty loud. But it's... I don't know why DDO can't normalize its sounds from like quest to quest or area to area. It's not my biggest complaint, but it's certainly on the short list for like, why can't this happen? I understand wanting to have some noises louder than others, which is fair, but man, it's just like the average noise that your quest makes while in like inside your quest in an adventure zone should be relatively close to each other, like as your base background or your base song music or whatever, quest music. Or at least give us, as the players, the option to click a button to normalize the quest music. Something. Ooh. So we must have missed... Oh, there we go. We must have missed something. Alright, we're just not allowed to break any of the boxes. Like how the Taken are better minions. Are they? When it comes to minioning, are a giant crybaby face with one tentacle arm really like the bee's knees here? Like, they can't, as far as I know, excuse me, they can't hide their monstrous nature. Aww. The Eyed Man in the Land of the King, Land of the Blind's King. Maybe. I don't know, I just feel like this is not the quote unquote better. Also, it looks like the strat count here was going up against that Carnage Reaper for quite a bit. I have to thank him later for helping us out with that. Alright, let's actually shove the fight over here slightly. We just had an Infernal Pact. Rackhound throwing the most terrifying spell at me for Lord knows how long. Yeah. Feels good. Boom goes the coconuts. Alright, I think we're just gonna Ice Storm right here. Let's see if we can get trash to come in. Ugh, Thraghounds. I hate Thraghounds. Thraghounds are the worst. Whoa, we did. Can we get out of this? So far it looks okay, but it's gonna get close. Stupid Thraghounds. I hate Thraghounds so much. I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't like Thraghounds. Blowing out AoEs. Causing no end to my difficulties. I like how they're fighting nothing. I'm pretty pro that. Oh, they're fighting the dog. Oh, Fin Fang Foom's just like really going to town on not having room to hit this Taken. Alright, I'm going to use this as an excuse to grab a shrine though. While things are low. What? I really do like Call Lightning. I wish it was better. Like, the problem with it, you can't, it doesn't like radiate from you out. It kind of just like picks whichever bad guy it wants within range. Which is fine. I would like it to radiate out, I think. Alright, now we can break boxes. Bad man. Take some dots. There we go. Now he's after us. That's it for breakables here. Alright. That was 11 minutes for much less experience than the first one. Huh. Okay. Sorry, just dealing with work shenanigans also, why we play. Try and do a little bit of everything, you know. You guys know how it goes. Trying to maximize our time. Alright. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here with Shu. He just posted something I don't entirely understand. Kinda looks like an ad, maybe. Like maybe he's doing one of those things that potentially turns into money sometimes. Not usually, in my opinion, very much money, but a couple bucks, I guess. Ah, excellent. Alright, so I've mentioned this before. Every time I do this quest, especially now, I try to be extra careful with the making sure I get all the cocoons here. The reason why is because I always feel like I miss one or two if I'm not really actively say, unless I'm like really, really paying attention, I always feel like I'm missing some. Like, I should just learn, like, oh yeah, when you're ready to move on, there should be 5, or, you know what I mean? I just haven't. Oh, man, the lag is starting to kill me too. Between the lag and the fact that I'm tired. Definitely feel owned this morning. Also, just as a little bit of a note, we have to trim the bunny today. So I'll take pictures. Partially for the Instagram, but I'll take pictures for you guys too. If you guys are interested in the various goings-ons here with the bus or the various animals or whatever. The USS Fat Halfling is the Instagram name that I'm using for the bus updates and stuff along those lines. If you're an Instagrammer. If you're not an Instagrammer, I'll remind me and I'll pull them up separately. But trying to just continuously grow the social media presence however I can. This thing is going to spawn there. Oh, I thought I heard a Reaper. Lost soul.
Although you see stagnant water at the bottom of this pipe, there is no ladder down. It would appear you are going swimming.
Joke's on you, not swimming today. Yeah, we didn't actually have to pull that lever. Oh, we got him. Really enjoy. Wow, what is making that terrible noise? Arcane uses. What was I saying? Oh, I really enjoy opportunities where I'm allowed to, like, do a variety of things. You know, like, I don't have to worry about my AoEs going off, or you know, stuff like that. I don't have to worry about this effect or that effect, or I like that. I enjoy feeling like I'm allowed to have my character do his character things, or her character things in this particular example. That's probably why I dislike Thrack Hounds so much, actually, now that I think about it and say it out loud. it's probably because of that. That exactly. Is that feels like they're more than countering my spells, they're countering my ability to play. Also, they just hit so hard. Big bullies. Big bullies. Let's ice it up. Yeah, well, ice. Arrgh! See? Malarkey. Got a fly touching me.
Smashing the cocoons has reduced my ability to transport innocent people.
We did it, you guys. We could be dead. Looks like we're gonna be okay. But we could have been dead. We could have not made it. Yeah, so the first one is 5. We have to remember that in the future. I doubt we will, but... Or get you to 5, I guess should we say. 5 left, 5 remaining. I doubt I remember. Going forward. Does not seem very much like a... Samus thing. I don't care what those oozes say. They're evil. Eating one's mana. Evil! Okay. Ah! Leave me alone! King Cooker 12 slot leg and wing grill rack. So it is a rack that holds your chicken legs and or wings up in such a scenario where you can cook them. It is currently on sale for a few bucks. I'm a big, I haven't listened to the podcast in a long time, but I'm actually a big fan of the survival podcast. I just haven't made time to listen to it in a long time. But I do try to keep up on the various bloggy things. And And he just tweeted out a deal of the day, is what he calls it. And that happens to be the item. This is an Amazon one.
This downspout has no ladder down the shaft. Once you go in, there's no way back up. You have caught up with Morley Glode, but he is not alone. The psychic projection of a mind.
How am I supposed to get back out of this hole without the ability to teleport? I don't got a rope. There's no rope on my person. There's no grappling hook. I just jump down a hole until infinity. Everyone's gonna fight over here. Is this where you guys tell me where you guys want to fight, and that's where we'll put the effects. You guys want to fight over here? We'll fight over here. I usually like fighting over on the ground so my feet don't get yucky, but whatevs. The DM flies down, scoops you up. Sounds about as plausible as anything else. Alright, and let's take our level. Let's take our level, and then we may actually go ahead and break early. I don't know, I can't make any promises about when we'll come back, but I think I feel like we're barely kind of hanging on here. Clearly we'll take our time though, get through this, see what we can. Alright, we're not going to be able to stretch this out very long. We can't balance, or we can balance, but we can't UMD or search or anything yet. I think Spot's an infinite skill, right? Yeah. So the question is, do we want to put more points in balance? We can. I don't think we need to. I think I'd rather just keep the Spot up. I have to say that with a little bit of work, the skills on the Druid look really good, actually. Our UMD is pretty much right where we want it to be. Our search is a little lower than we'd like it to be, but it's above like most generic spellcaster type things, right? Like we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 maxed out skills. These are technically maxed out because they're cross-class skills. We probably are going to be able to get Spot up to that crazy number pretty soon. We need 6 more points. So, I mean, we're making some leaps for sure. Now we might have to see what I mean? Have to do that. Now we have to make a real decision on what do we want to do with our feats. So right now we have Empower, Heighten, Maximize, and Quicken. And then we also have Past Life Wizard Feat. Yeah. So, do we want to take Extend or Empower? Extend would help with some of the buffs, but realistically, most of our buffs don't matter for that kind of time frame, except for Enlarge Animal. We could also extend the Earthquake, maybe? I don't actually remember. DDOWiki.com. Spells. Druid spells. What level is this? Level 8. It can be enlarged though. So yeah, we can't extend Earthquake, which I think means basically get out of here. Oh my gosh, we haven't even been casting this spell because I never drug it to my bar. All right, well, we gotta fix that. We gotta fix that right now. I don't think we need these now. There we go. Cast all the. When we hit this button, I want it to go. All right. So extend. How about extend on Lightning Storm? Storm of Vengeance is no. Call Lightning. Like if there's like one really great, yeah, no. So literally right now it's spells that are useful to me that can be extended are basically not very many. Yeah, so I think extend is probably out. So it's between raising our DCs an extra point. And if so, what DCs do we even raise? Right? Like, I thought one of these increased our. So we do like evocation, I guess. Evocation. Word of balance is evocation. Earthquake is evocation. Yeah, we're probably. Oh no, I broke it. That's probably what we do, right? We just keep maximizing our. That's correct. Yeah, we just keep increasing our evocation DCs. Unless, let's see, there's not really anything that. I mean, Finger of Death obviously is great for stuff, but don't think we care. I think we just keep pumping up our. Yeah, I think so. Which means that we have a 45 Earthquake now. That's not the worst. Alright, seems reasonable. All right, let's take a look at these action points. Oh, we can take the Storm of Vengeance SLA. Yes, please. Alright, so conjures a storm with massive thunderclap, deafening enemies, dousing them in acid rain, lancing them with lightning bolts. Enemy within a cloud where it's first conjured are deafened for 3 seconds per caster level. So long time. Enemy in the storm takes a 1d3 acid damage per caster level every 2 seconds. Every 4 seconds, a random enemy within the storm takes 1d6 electric damage for every caster level. So what is this considered? I feel like it's probably considered I have to look it back up on the wiki. Part of the issue is I don't play a druid that often, so I don't know the spells particularly well. It is electricity. Yes. That's perfect. Okay. Which means it should count as a winter storm, basically. Alright, so now we have... I think we're going to save up one more point and we're going to take GH. Yeah, I think that's right. And then we'll do a little bit of gear work and then we'll probably call it an early stream, unfortunately. I'm just, I was trying to fall asleep in the chair already. I thought I had gotten more sleep than that, but I should have went to bed early last night. I regret everything. It's not true. I mostly regret everything. Alright, so let's see. I know one thing for sure that I'm pretty sure we already drugged to our bar. Yeah, Mysterious Babble. We definitely need it. I don't know if there's anything else at the top of my head that comes to mind. But it's always a good idea to look, in my opinion. Especially considering for me, gearing up is a big part of the fun. Let's see what this says. No 18s. And the shared bank, which is not surprising. Dragon Touch Armor is 16, but it's so hard to compete with a Sharn set if you have one that kind of makes any sense. If they don't put the ability to complete a set on your armor, like an armor gem for armor to make it count as part of a set, they're really going to be missing out. And what you should just have to do is get some amount of materials, like some of the crafting materials, and then the actual suit of armor that has that bonus, and they take it and craft it and crush it into a gem, and it augments. You can augment slot things. Bam. They want to be real sticklers. They make a special item that drops in the chain areas where the or any location where the bonuses come from. The other thing they should do, in my opinion, is they should quickly go back and change the Dragon Touch armor augments or abilities, customization or whatever, to also include the Sharn and the Ravenloft. Like, just add more. Just add more. Who cares? Let's go crazy. Let people build, like, a mega armor. Alright. Staff the Petitioner? Maybe, actually. It's 5% more mana reduction. Oh, one of these had. There it is, magical efficiency. So 5 more on top of that would not be the worst. If I had a pair of these already built for wisdom, I would put them on. As is, I just don't want to forget the word I'm looking for. I don't want to craft anything right this minute. Hardy Ring of False Life. I think we're kind of fighting right now to keep the Inherit of the Mist set bonus running, so I think we'll probably continue to do that. We don't really need our torque. Ooh, do we want our spyglass? Yeah, you know what? I feel like we probably should have been carrying this around for a while, actually. Level 16 spyglass. Ah, there we go. Prudent of accuracy. Oh no, our prudent or our wisdom item is not. Oh no. Again, we're jumping through so many hoops to keep the Inherent of the Mist set running. I don't think we can. It is one more to our will set or our DCs. One more versus all those bonuses. I feel like that stuff's really good. Oh yeah, I just have a bag full of dragon runes. I used to do it every life. I used to really love it, but I don't think I can do that anymore. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else like gear-wise that like really blowing my skirt up. Alright, well I guess things didn't change that much for us realistically. We did pick up two more spells. So I guess we get to pick up heal now. And what, Mass Regenerate or Mantle the Icy Soul? Probably Mantle. Yeah, sure. Why not? Whatever. Who cares? Put those together. Alright. Well, I think with that, kids, like I said, I'm going to take a little break. I have to use the restroom. And I think I need to take a nap. But, I will admit, I'm wrapping up a little early. I'll try to come back a little early if I can. Like I said, I'm going to take a nap, use the restroom, eat. And the wife and I are going to take care of the bunny today, assuming she still feels up to it. And if all those things kind of check out, we'll come back and get some more DDO going on, some more experience, etc. But I feel like if I spend half of my time yawning and trying not to poo myself, then we're just not going to get any experience anyway. So might as well just plan on taking care of business. Alright, back in a couple of hours. As always, peace, much love. We'll see you guys as soon as we can. Toodles.